Alrighty, gang, we are back with another Crash of the Titans, this time with Hulkbuster Iron Man. Well, against Hulkbuster Iron Man using Riri Williams Ironheart. Hulkbuster is a red, black, and blue user. Red is repulsor punch, and thankfully this is at level 1, but it does damage based on the amount of red AP that Iron Man or his team has. With it being level 1, is going to probably do minuscule damage for 9 red AP. His black ability Overdrive, this is level 5. It allows him to gain 9 red AP, create strike tiles, but it does damage to Hulkbuster anytime he uses this ability. And then his blue ability is Hulk Proof. It costs 9. It converts basic green tiles, some number of them, into basic red tiles, and then creates blue protect tiles. Of course, his affiliations are Team Iron Man, Avengers, Heroes, and there might be one more that I'm missing. And then we're going up, we're using his protege, Riri Williams. Well, one of his proteges, anyways. She is a red, blue, and green user, not in that particular order. Her red ability is pretty much her standout ability. That costs 11. Since this is a one-on-one fight, we don't have to worry about the team damage aspect of it. Is that she's just gonna pop Iron Man in the face for roughly 11,000 damage. Again, this is at 361. So again, your levels are gonna vary. Her red ability, this costs 9, and it gives us the ability to swap 4 tiles that's in the middle of the board, convert those there into charge tiles, red charge tiles, and it does damage to the target. And if you know with charge tiles, anytime that they're on the board, you do triple damage, gain double AP. And then finally, her green ability sends the opponent airborne for 8 green. If there are some number of enemy special tiles on the board, she will go airborne herself for 1 turn. Now, depending upon the level, you'll send enemy airborne for 1 turn or 2 turns, whatever the case might be. Her affiliations are heroes. It should be champions. I know Team Iron Man for sure. For lesser equipped Riri Williams, the main thing that you want to do, if you want to obviously chase after blue and chase after red, I mean, you might want to send Iron Man airborne occasionally, but that's if you want to gain AP or gather AP and to bolster up certain moves. Also, boost your AP for red, for blue, and for green as well. And I think that should be it for the preamble. Alright. Now again, I'm probably gonna deny black, even though his Hulkbuster isn't gonna hurt me too much. If he creates projectiles on the board, okay, big whoop. I'm actually not gonna take the match 4. I'll go with the match 3 because I wanna see how the board's gonna settle just a little bit. Alright, so again, we're not gonna worry about sending them airborne, even though it will, you know, deal damage. See, that was the reason why I didn't want to take that match earlier with the teammates and whatnot. This will hurt just a small percentage, because what is it gonna do? Yeah, 137. So, well, 137 per red. And just continue making our matches. Alright, I'll do a little damage here. Send them airborne. Gather up a little bit of AP. Send them airborne again, and then we'll knock them out next turn. Alrighty, so yeah, so that ended the crash. Again, I had to take a phone call, so apologies on that there. As far as people to pair Riri up with, the main team that I typically use from time to time, especially if I want to go to get an infinite wind engine off, involves, where is Ragnarok? I know I gotta, no, never mind, I sorted it to threes. But one is the 3-star Ragnarok. Again, his power set is similar to Riri Williams. And Iron Man 40. So the idea, excuse me, I had to sneeze. The idea behind it is this: you're gonna gather up enough red for Ragnarok to fire his red ability off to convert some number of tiles to blue. You're going to use the blue from Riri Williams to convert those tiles there into red, and Iron Man 40 is there just to speed up things a little bit. You can use it for, I wouldn't recommend using it in shield clearance 10 because the health levels of the enemies are way too high, but excuse me, but as far as like boss events goes, you know, they're probably a good option to use in boss events. Yeah, so that's definitely going to end in the crash, because I'm not gonna try and keep the video going any longer than what it needs to be. And speaking of, you know, more Black history, we got the second Iron Man, War Machine, James Rhodes, coming up in about 4 days, 14 hours as of recording. So we'll be able to look at him and his new moveset and whatnot. We'll have the breakdown of his new power set up in his video 21 guns, and then we'll have the, you know, the Crash the Titans breakdown on War Machine, about who to pair him up with. Though one of his partners that he used to be paired up with, it kind of won't be as usable anymore. But we'll talk about that there in the upcoming video or upcoming crafts. So again, do all the YouTube stuff. Be an excellent human being. Be excellent to everybody that you see, and we'll catch you all tomorrow with the Apocalypse PV, the Apocalypse Alliance event, and of course 21 Guns.